What's that? I see the duck over there. She in her own little zone. She got her eye on me and shit. They fly close to you like that, it's because you vibrate high. Your vibrations be high. When animals come close to you like that, your vibrations are high. Keep your vibrations high, baby. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do to keep them high. Who you gotta get away from, whatever you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Remember, people always gonna hate. They gonna hate on you, regardless. Cause they know who you is. They just mad because now you know who you is. At first you didn't. So now you know who the fuck you is. You fucking their ass up. And you walking all in your shit. You walking all in your power. All in your power. Standing 10 toes in that. They don't get that. That's too much for them. They never want that to happen. Okay? So just keep on standing tall, shining with the God that you, like the God that you is with God. That's who got you shining on your haters. God. God don't fuck with your haters. God got your haters upset, baby. You better know that. With your success and with your connection with your favor, okay? That's when it in the picture here. With your favor and your connection, damn, it's when he out here. Get this shit right. Right there. Your connection though to the universe, your favor with God, yo, hit out the head and keep getting up, keep doing your thing, you keep bouncing back by yourself on your own. You're a different kind of God, baby. You're a different kind of God. That's it. That's it. And as long as you validate yourself for that, don't worry about them. They already know what it is. They just didn't want you to know what it is. But you know what it is. That's why you standing on business. You feel me? You standing on your shit. And you get this close to nature and close to animals like this because you vibrate high. You're a really good person. Animals know. Babies and animals, they know, baby. For sure. They know good people. Animals and babies know good people. Simple as that. And when you connect with nature's wild like that, when they come close to you like that, that's how you know. You feel me? You know you cued into the right frequency. You vibrate where you're supposed to be. Okay? Keep on moving and doing what you're supposed to do. But they gonna hate regardless. They gonna keep hating regardless. That's supposed to be the motivation for you though. Because you know who you are. Once again, you know who you are. You know what your mission is. You walking in your power. You feel me? You could do anything you want to. Anything you put your mind to, it can happen. If bad times come or whatever, that's nothing to you. You know how to get up from that and keep on moving. It builds great character in you. Actually, it builds great character in you. So that's a good thing. That's why God had you go through a lot of that. A lot of those bad trials and tribulations that you have to endure and go through, it's to sculpture you, to not define you, but sculpture you into the best version of you, to, you know, basically structure yourself to make you a better person. You feel me? So builds character, great character. You feel me? And you know how to treat people. And don't be like everybody else, because they fucked up in this world. I have learned in going in my path. People want you to be who they are. So they gonna forever try to push your buttons for you to become who the fucked up person that they is. You have to remain true to you, always, no matter what. Even I have been tested on that. And it's been a motherfucking test where I've been to like, man, fuck all this. I'm finna show a motherfucker that good people don't play. But being a good person, you have to stay true to you. They fucked up. You hear the God, you a Godder in the earth. They a learner. It's a difference. You a Godder, they a learner. It's a difference, okay? You a Godder, they're a learner. So let them stay who the fuck they is, and you stay who you are. Stay true to who you are. They are learners. You are the Godder. You are a God. You know who you are. That's why you know how to treat people. You understand what I'm saying? Don't you ever scoop to their low frequency. Stay on your frequency that's high. Okay? Stay on your frequency. Stay vibrating on your shit. Real talk. Let them be all messed up. They the learners. You the guider. It's a difference. Okay? You the guider. That's why God chose you to go do the hard trials and tribulations and hard rough patches. They had everybody else to help them. You a guider. All you needed was God to guide you because you a God. So all you need was a fellow God to guide you because you a God. You become a guider. Okay? A whole God. They learners. That's why they act all crazy and shit and mistreat people, don't give a fuck, do people wrong that they know care about them or do anything for them. When they do people like that, people that do people like that, it's because they are learners. They don't know no better. And some of them know better. They just do it just because they fucked up individuals. Simple. They messed up individuals, so you gotta understand this. Learn how to separate yourself. I'm not the one that's gonna say pray for the person, whatever. I'm the one that's gonna be like, keep your peace, separate, let them be. Don't mention their ass no more. When you cut their ass off, let their ass keep moving, okay? And you keep moving and grooving and doing what you're doing, okay? Because they sure gonna be watching, baby. Straight up. And then they know one thing about you. You're an independent person. You're a strong warrior. You stand alone on your own. You ain't never needed nobody. That's different. Most people run back home. You feel me? Real shit. You ain't ever ran back home no time. No time. They don't like that. They don't like that. They want in your hard times. They want to be able to say that you came back and they had to do this and they had to do that. But that never happened. That's actual factual. It never happened. You kept going and walking with God and you kept getting the fuck up. No matter how hard it was, you kept on getting the fuck up. So that's what life is. They teach us now that life won't got no hard. There ain't no hardness in life. Yes, it is. It's supposed to be build character in you. People that don't go do no shit, that's why they don't give a fuck. You see them kind of people be selfish in the motherfucker. They don't do nothing for nobody but themselves and their surroundings. That's it. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. Because they ain't never been through shit to give a fuck about nobody else but they raggedy ass selves. And the motherfucker surrounding motherfucker beings around them that's half ass in their ass anyway. Most people that got people around them nowadays is people that don't even like each other. They secretly dislike each other. They just don't want to be alone. I'm just being 1,000. Shit. Straight up. Motherfucker won't be able to say they got somebody, or they, even if it's family members, whoever. People don't know how to stand up on their own. If you got good family, good. That's good. That's a good thing. Some people ain't fortunate to have that because of jealousy. Really do exist. And for a long time, y'all been getting away with that bullshit. Okay? A lot of people be getting away with that bullshit. Acting like turning a blind eye to fake ass family members and jealous shit in the family. Y'all been turning a blind ass eye to that shit for years. That's why people been getting away with doing good people in the family wrong. On everything. Straight up. Because motherfuckers turning a blind eye. It ain't me. I don't want to get the backlash. I don't want to be in the hot fire with they ass. So I ain't standing up. Even though I know it's wrong how they doing this person, I ain't gonna say nothing. Even though I know this person ain't doing no wrong in the family, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want my ass on the chopping block. Man, fuck that chopping block. You gotta put me and that real motherfucker on the chopping block together. Because guess what, bitch? When you throw us out on that chopping block, God got us. And I know that for sure by walking along by myself. But if you stay stuck to them fuck ass motherfuckers that's doing wrong to that one person in the family, I swear to God, you gonna go down with their ass. On my mama. Or friend group, it can be family, friend group, lover, whatever. I promise you, if you stick around them motherfuckers that's doing that good person wrong and you got knowledge of it and you in the knowing of it and you are tolerating that bullshit, no caring that bullshit, not saying nothing, smelling all in that person's face and still standing up and doing something and saying something, I promise you just as guilty as they motherfucking ass, and when they go down, your ass is too. Just know that. While that person, y'all gonna sit back and watch, that person keep rising and rising and rising and rising. That's it. While you motherfuckers over there miserable, keep going to do shit, death after death, lock up after lock up, fights after fights, Disagreements after disagreements, every motherfucking thing. Everything that deal with a fucking chaos and a headache. Straight up. While that person, they in peace. They doing what they supposed to be doing. They accumulating shit for their life. They making sure they put the right things around in their life and the right people. For being around you fuck people. Straight up. They learn to make sure they put the right people in their life for being around you fuck ass motherfuckers. Real shit. I'm just keeping it real. That's how they learn. That's why they taking their time. They ain't rushing putting nobody in their life. Because they already know how people are. They learn from the fuck motherfuckers that did their ass wrong on everything. So now what they doing is they taking their time. They playing their cards right. They get to know a motherfucker. They ain't let nobody just come in they shit. Hell no, you just can't come in no real person life that ain't been through some real shit. After we ain't been through some real shit, you think you finna just come parlay and all motherfucking like, nah, you gotta prove your motherfucking self to be over here at this winning motherfucking table. Cause this is a winning fucking table. For sure. With you or without your motherfucking ass. That's a guarantee. That's for sure. That's a guarantee for sure. I ain't never been a motherfucker that ran back to no family members, no friends, no motherfucking lovers, no motherfucking body in need for shit. You understand? And if I did, shout out to the ones that's been there for me. Straight up. You know who the fuck you are. Real talk. Real shit. That's only one motherfucker I ain't called in my time of all this time. Okay? In all this motherfucking time on my road. One motherfucking time. And shout out to her. You know who you are. Shout out to you. Real shit. Anyways, you gotta know who when you go do shit, man, look at it as a beautiful thing. Because you get to see who your real friends are, who your real family members are, who really fucking love your motherfucking ass that you fucking with. Go do some shit now you don't really see. Straight up. If you gotta get back up on your feet on your own, then you need to rearrange your motherfucking home. Real shit. I'm just being 1,000. If you gotta get back on your feet up on your own, then it's time for you to rearrange your home, baby. I'm just being 1,000. Rearrange that motherfucker. It's time to rearrange it. Real talk. Because if you gotta keep on getting up and trucking on your own, you can do it on your own. What do you need all these motherfuckers for holding on? For what? The fuck? Hell nah. They can sit their ass on and go somewhere else. This ain't no motherfucking sight and see. Shit, motherfucker, this a help of me. Motherfucker, build this motherfucking empire, motherfucker. Shit. Straight up, and if your ass can't do that, guess what? Take your ass on where you need to be at, baby, because you won't be over here. It's the winning table. It's the winning table. It's going to win with you or without you. Many times. And I thank God for everything. I thank God for everything that I have accumulated in this time as far as wisdom. Okay? Knowing who my real friends are. Knowing how life goes. Knowing who my real family members are. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who really was a lover in my life. Okay? So I'm grateful for everything that I have ever been through. God is amazing. And as I keep on trucking, there's been times that I wanted to give up. There's been times that I did, like, fuck it. You know what? I went for a week, like, you know, fuck it. Fuck all this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fighting hard. I've been doing this shit since I was a child. Trying to make some of my motherfucking self. Not trying to ask nobody for shit. Not trying to hate on no motherfucking body. No, nothing. When the fuck is my shit coming? I said, you know what? That's the devil talking. Get your ass up. It's some more God want to show you and that you got to learn. Your time is coming. Your break is coming. But if you don't get the fuck up, your ass won't know when the fuck is coming. And it won't happen for your ass. So I had to get up. I talk to myself like that. Hell yeah. I be all in my ass. Straight up. Real talk. I don't play no games. It be the best motivation ever. The best fucking motivation ever for me. Everybody got their way of motivating themselves. I got my way of motivating me. Okay? Let me see. I ain't looking at none of these comments. nobody talking about nothing. Bunch of trolls coming in. I appreciate all the haters. Stay here. You the one to make it major. Okay? We need y'all always to stay. Don't you go nowhere. Cause you know you the biggest fan. But yeah, it's been many times that, you know, I found myself where I almost gave up and wanted to give up. But I talk to myself and I keep on going. Shit. Damn. Goddamn wind out here ain't playing. But I kept moving though. Anyway, I kept moving. I didn't give up on myself. And as long as you don't give up on yourself, you never know what tomorrow holds. Remember that. You don't know what the next day holds, so hang in there. Hang in there and keep on fighting hard. Don't ask nobody for nothing unless you truly have to. Or you can be able to pay them back, or whatever it is. And if they say you don't have to pay them back, still pay them back. On everything. I'm spending 1,000 in this life. Straight up. Straight up. Because you got to remember this. For me, everybody's situation is different though. But for me, when my time, when I was going through my homelessness, I ain't have no family, no friends, them. Call and check on me or see what was up with me or none of that, no matter what, despite of whatever. I'm in these streets. You supposed to check on me, no, despite of whatever, if you love me. But that was God showing me that they don't love me the way I love them. You feel me? Because despite of whatever, when my brother and sister them called me, when my brother was going to do his thing, I'm like, yeah, I'll help out with the lawyer, whatever, I'll do this. But when my sister got to acting funny and shit and doing that old devil shit that she always do, I backed the fuck up. Bitch, I ain't gonna do shit. Who the fuck you think you talking to? I don't know who. It just ain't that. Straight up. Real shit. Straight up. You'll fuck everything up for every fucking body because your fucking mouth. And you don't know when to shut the fuck up. And be cool. Then you getting into it with him. That's why y'all two got into it. You getting into it with him because you don't know when to shut the fuck up. You want to be in the position of being some fucking body when you ain't never really did shit with your life to be some fucking body. Straight up. Selling pussy ain't it. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Shit. That's not the goal. That's what your AT Allen May used to do. Now that's what you doing. Shit. Straight up. Real shit. Have some respect for yourself. You ain't got a brain if I only had a brain. Looking ass. Straight up. Real shit, I'm just being 1,000. God cracking up. If I only had a brain. Straight up, real shit. Looking ass. Get a motherfucking brain. Yeah, it's more in life than spreading your fucking leg for a dollar bill. That's for a dumb bitch. A real woman gonna get up and become a boss in order to move shit with her motherfucking mind. Straight up, not her fucking legs, and open her twat to motherfuckers. Shit, that shit supposed to be sacred.
That's supposed to be your power. You supposed to harness that shit. Real talk. Let me teach you something. Something you ain't never learned before. Motherfuckers that you ain't had no real aunties around. They ain't give a fuck long you was giving them this. They ain't give a fuck how your life turned out to be. Long as this right here coming in, fuck giving this motherfucker advice on the right way she should go. Cause she bringing in this. You see, you can't fuck with people that give a fuck about this. And see, I tested y'all ass a long time ago and seen that y'all gave a fuck about this. Motherfucker tell me, no, I got something to do for Christmas. And I tell the motherfucker I got $1,000 for the ass. Oh, the whole schedule complete. The fuck? Fake ass family members. I said, this some fuck ass shit. All these motherfuckers give a fuck about is money. Nigga, money comes and goes. The fuck? Straight up. Family is supposed to be fucking forever, I thought. I used to be a stone cold motherfucker on that shit too. I used to get mad when motherfuckers talking about, man, family of blood ain't thicker than motherfucker. Then water. What? Man, listen, blood supposed to be thicker than water, nigga. And I'm not stick. Listen, I ain't. We just gonna whatever we go through. Then I realized there was Stockholm syndrome that you're going through when you're dealing with abusive family members. Straight up. Supposed to treat you like that. They supposed to treat you with some fucking respect and some love and some admiration and some morals and some values. But they don't know nothing about that shit. And when they don't know nothing about that shit, you gotta remove yourself from around motherfuckers that don't know nothing about that shit. Cause I can guarantee you, baby, they gonna treat you like shit. Real shit. And they get mad when you move around from their ass and start doing your own shit and don't ever need to call their ass again for shit. Ever. Because God makes sure that you taken care of and fed and full and housed and every fucking thing else. Shit, God just wanted to show you who the fuck they was. Straight up. You didn't know that. That's what God was trying to show you. So when God give you, what God gonna give you, you make sure you take care of the fuck you. Shit. Don't you reach back and go there no fucking family members. So the fucking family member was there when your ass was sleeping in your fucking car. When you was homeless and shit. And you was hungry and shit. And you was crying nights and shit. Straight up, them motherfuckers were nowhere to be found. So you man, let they ass watch your ass go up to the mountaintop, baby. You shine like no tomorrow. When God give you what God give you and what's on this motherfucking way, you better shit like you can't shit no more. You better act like your ass got diarrhea on top of diarrhea on they motherfucking ass. Straight up. Real shit, show they ass. Better than you could tell they motherfucking ass. Real talk. Since they came against you, all those people come against little old you. Because you big on you. And they know it too. They always knew. They were just hoping that you never do. Straight up. And when you find out who the fuck you are, baby, it wasn't no going back towards that way fucking with them people no more. Fuck them people. Shit, straight up. Real shit. When you survive homelessness by yourself, and hard times and shit by yourself, I didn't call nobody for no help. Baby, you don't give a fuck about. You look at motherfucker like that crazy, man. Fuck you. Shit, I got me. Motherfucker. Shit. You motherfucker got 10 motherfuckers around you and can't do shit. Straight up. You got umpteen motherfuckers around your motherfucking ass and you're still in the same motherfucking spot. How about that? Shit. Straight up. I'd rather be alone, Jack. Shit. If I'm gonna have umpteen motherfuckers around me and I'm still doing what I was doing 5 years ago, man, hell no. Hell no. It's time to let go. Cause somebody around you hating for sure. Shit, that's why your ass still stuck in that rope. Shit. Shit, I'm just keeping it a buck on they motherfucking ass. They be mad when you a strong motherfucker hold your own and every little fucking booby trap they set up for your ass, you knock that motherfucker over and set your own trap for their ass. Straight up. You had their ass looking like Goofy Loofies. Straight dummies. Straight up. That's how you want it to be, man. You understand me? You walk tall and proud of who the fuck you are. Fuck, ain't nobody take care of you. You take care of your goddamn self. You and God. Walk in your motherfucking power and stay in your motherfucking power. Cause they needed some motherfucking body. You didn't. You been holding on your own by yourself. They been around motherfucking gossiping. They some gossiping ass hens. That's why all they ass can't get nowhere. That's why they ass stuck in the den. Straight up. They some gossiping ass hens. All of them. Can't even motherfucking get no goddamn where. Shit. Worrying about one person that ain't worrying about they motherfucking ass. Don't give a fuck about they motherfucking ass. Straight up. I mean, not one fuck, not one fart, not one shit, not no nothing. One thing about me as a person, I don't give a fuck if family members, lovers, or motherfucker, an old friend. If I cut your ass off, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not discussing you. I don't give a damn about you. You're cut the fuck off. I'm not looking you up. Trying to see what's going on. I don't give a fuck. God, no, I don't give a damn. Shit. Real shit. If something happened to your ass, it's because somebody called or somebody inbox me or some shit like that. Other than that, I don't give a motherfucker. Then if they do, I be looking at it like, why the fuck are you telling me for? I don't give a fuck. Shit. The fuck? I got my own stuff going on. What the fuck I look like? Worrying about the next motherfucker. That's why you can't get nowhere. Like when you're worrying about the next motherfuckers. Shit. I was going through my motherfucking trial and tribulation time. You think I got time to be worrying about the next motherfuckers and what the fuck they doing? I ain't give a fuck about what they was doing. Didn't give a fuck. Shit, that's why I'm up now, motherfucker. Shit, straight up. Why my life good now? Because I ain't worrying about them motherfuckers like they worrying about me. I ain't care about what they was doing. They could have been screwing and doing whatever and whoever and whatever. I didn't give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck. Straight up. Just being 1,000. I'm living in my own motherfucking world, doing my own thing. Once I discover that family or fuck ass friends and fuck ass lovers didn't fucking give a fuck about me like I gave a fuck about them, baby, you became a thing of the past. Chapter closed. No reopening, no wondering about your ass, no thinking about your ass, no none of that. Hell no, that's bad luck, baby. That's bad luck. That's bad luck. That's bad luck. And I know the levels and the rules to the game and the world. Motherfuckers don't know the rules and the levels to the game. That's why your ass left behind and fucked up now. Shit, it's levels to this shit called life. When you get into it with a motherfucker and y'all go y'all separate ways, don't think about that motherfucker no more. Okay, fuck that motherfucker. Shit, straight up, that's bad luck when you keep thinking about that motherfucker. Shit. Well, shit. Let the shit go and let God handle it. Damn, that's the best thing you can do. But you sitting up there trying to get mad, trying to destroy somebody's life, trying to do this, dig up that, do that, do it. You the one that's digging a hole for yourself, motherfucker. Shit, straight up. Real talk. Listen, my mama always told me, and old folks always told me too, when you dig a hole for somebody, you better dig a hole for yourself too. Motherfucker. That's why I don't go worrying about nobody else. When I get into it with a motherfucker, that ain't fucking with nobody. Hell nah. That's digging a grave for them. That's digging a hole for them. Me constantly negative thinking about them. I ain't trying to what? I might as well dig for myself. I ain't know that shit. Real talk. I'm still 1,000. I can care less. Whatever that motherfucker going through, that's what I'm going through. Whenever me and the motherfucker had split off and stopped talking, stop our talking terms at, that's why I forget about their ass at. Shit. I ain't never sitting around thinking about a motherfucker from my past. I don't care. The fuck? You think if I sit around thinking about people from my past, you think I've been to put my song, I would have been able to develop the music that I do now? Put the song out, lay your body down, love me or hate me. I got more music that's coming that I'm just preparing and that's you think that I would have been able to tweak my motherfucking artistic music creativity like that? Hell no. Shit. You can't do that worrying about these motherfuckers. Shit. Oh, look, keep worrying about that motherfucker. Watch how your shit be fucked up. How you don't come up with no creative shit that gonna feed your ass for your future. I'm cooking, motherfucker. Don't you see me cooking on the stove? I don't give a fuck what it look like right now, bitch. I know the future right now, motherfucker. Shit, times is a change, don't you see? Shit. Real talk, I ain't lost in the sauce. I'm ahead of the game. If we really want to be factual on the motherfucker. Shit. Straight up. Real talk. And right on time to walk right in my motherfucking purpose. Shit. Motherfucker be mad because you ain't never let nothing or not one distract you from your purpose. Family members tried it, hating asses. The way they talk to you, down talk you, try to make you feel discouraged in your dreams and shit, laughing at your music when you was younger. You trying to show them, they laughing at it like it's a joke and shit. I bet they ass ain't finna be laughing soon. Straight up. I bet they ass when they heard that motherfucker lay your body down and they love you or hate me, I bet they ass and they seen that motherfucking video, I bet they ass want laughing then. They know it's belt ass then. Fuck out! They say, God damn that motherfucker. But she smacked out of that shit. Damn cousin, God damn nigga. Oh, I ain't laughing no more. Shit, I know your ass ain't. I know your ass ain't. Shit, cause I ain't playing no goddamn more. Shit. And I wasn't playing then. I was critiquing my motherfucking art. My style. My sound. Shit. It wasn't no joke then, it ain't no joke now. That's why I say you keep doing whatever you do. Be your own self-validator. Be your own self-motivator. Be your own support system. Just cause everybody else sit down on your shit, don't you sit down on your shit. Better keep on going and make them understand. Make them the believers. Shit. That's your job. Real shit. Straight up. They already believe. They already know what it is. They just be hoping and praying that you don't come with no more hot shit. But that's inevitable. It's already written. It's already done. It's already established for a time. See, you are a business person. You do shit now in business-wise. You know you have to learn and step. There's no easy shit to this. And music ain't how it used to be. Straight up. It ain't how it used to be. Industry-wise, it ain't how it used to be. A lot of things are different. So you have to, for me, I pause and try to see before the shift happens. So now I see what the shift is. It's gonna be music just being released. Just released. Nobody gonna be putting it on distribution platforms or nothing like that. People gonna be using their platforms like YouTube, back again, like we used to do back in the day. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. People gonna go back to doing shit like that, just releasing music constantly, back to back. That's what they gonna do. On everything. On everything, ain't gonna be no stop to it, and you know what? That's good anyway. I'm gonna tell you right now. Catch that shit raw the first time. Alright? Catch that shit raw the first time. When you record it, when you record that song, you catch that shit raw the first time. Don't do too much tweaking. Yeah, make it sound, good, whatever, your style, you know what it is, you know your sound, what you like to hear. You know music, you got to hear for it. But you don't need to be doing all that. You just release. Because a lot of us finna just start releasing so much music, it makes no sense. I'm telling you. So you don't have no time to be yeah, you wanna make sure everyone sound, you know, nice to where they're supposed to sound. You got, like I said, you got the sound, the ear for the sound. But you ain't trying to be a perfectionist no more. It ain't about that. It really never have been about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just about going in raw and going in what you feel, how you feel, doing your thing. And if you know how to engineer your own shit, that's the best you do that. Everything. I want to trust everybody to do what's best. For me, I know how to engineer my own music. Yes, I use people sometimes, but I know how to do my own shit too. That not playing, all gas, no brakes. A couple other songs. Ooh, I say a lot of songs on here that I engineer myself. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go back straight going right hard in with it. And it saves a whole lot of money when you do it by yourself. When you know how to engineer by yourself, it saves you a lot of money. You got your own studio, it saves you a lot of money. Okay, it saves you a lot of money. But you just keep going in and doing what you gotta do to release your music. Like I said, don't be trying to perfect nothing to perfection. You know the sound is gonna be good for you. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
It's windy as a bitch out here. And the reason I say, don't be trying to be a perfectionist, put the music out, keep going. Because as you put the music out, you'll be coming up with new songs. You're going to be able to come up with a hit ass fucking song. It's called, what God said, it's like a fast channeling when you're doing that. It's something I like Tupac did in his last game. So he was in the studio putting out music because he kept on getting new songs in his head as he was recording. Okay, so that's how it's about to be again. So don't be worrying about trying to have it perfected. Because you can always go back, and if it's a song that's like you can always go and get it that right, crispy, this sound too, like you're supposed to. So you want to keep going, release. You don't want to worry about perfecting it like that. Engineer it to your best ability that you know how to do. If you know how to engineer your music, that's good. Take advantage of that. Save your money. Keep your money in your pockets, okay? And engineer your own motherfucking music. And like I said, don't be worrying about. Don't worry about perfecting the music. You can always go back and correct whatever you need to correct. Or, cue it up, crispy it up, whatever. If it's something that takes off or something like that. But, so that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about trying to be a perfectionist on your engineer skills when you're releasing it. Mix it down as best to your abilities. You know, you got the ear for that sound that you want, that you know that is good, that the people like, that you know that, motherfuckers gonna rock with. You know that sound. You ain't trying to be too perfect. Like I said, release it, because the more music you release, you're gonna be coming up with new songs. Okay? Not including all the shit you already got written if you're a writer. Okay? So if you've been writing, man, it's just gonna be amazing to see the new music we about to get from people. It's gonna be amazing to see it. Real talk. A lot of us already got a nice recent catalog of songs. So just imagine the music when you are in the position now to have your own studio, to be in your own zone, to record, to do your motherfucking thing without having to pay nobody, no nothing. You doing your thing. Just imagine what kind of catalog you finna build up. Just imagine.
And if I was you, I would stay and just be in my zone and recording. I would stay recording. I won't be on no social medias. I'll be locked in on my gift, on my creativity, on in that studio. I wouldn't be doing nothing else. I would be locked in on my work, on my art. You feel me? Lock in on that. Then when it's time to release, you release. You know what I'm saying? And promote each song. That's something that I didn't really do back then, and I kind of tried to lay your body down, but I kind of dropped the ball on the promotion of it. Promote hard. Yeah, you can do it by yourself. Find other places where you can promote music. Okay. As far as like billboards and shit like that. So, man, that wind is heavy. Just lock in though. Lock in with your recording and promote your stuff this time. Lock in and promote. You know, that's something I learned last time with my song "Lay Your Body Down." Like I said, I kind of dropped the ball as far as promotion wise. I was going at it for a while, and then like I dropped the ball, wasn't really focused on it. I should have kept that and come up with different concepts and shit like that, but I didn't do it. But you live and you learn. I'm old school, so you live and you learn. You're like, oh, okay, so you gotta do that type of shit. Okay, different shit. Okay, all right. So you live and you learn, and that's a part of learning and growing. That's a part, growing when you learning something. You just want me. I'm stubborn. I always been like, fuck man, I ain't finna do all that extra shit. My shit good enough to go like this. I ain't finna package my shit up like this, like that. It's a different time. It ain't like it was back then. I went, I'm thinking that, like, I'm not thinking that, or not seeing that, like, times has changed to where people, do different things with their music when it comes to promotion, or different things when it comes to catching people's attention, because people have short attention spans. So gotta give them different content, different things to keep them intrigued and involved into the song and shit like that. So I live in our run. It is what it is. I got a whole bunch more hits. I got so many goddamn hits. It don't make no sense. So I ain't tripping. That's why I live and I learn with every song I put out. I live and I learn from what mistake or what I didn't do and what I should do for the next big song that I create. So, and I got many, so I ain't tripping. It is what it is. I'm finna enjoy myself with it and go up. That's why you gotta. That's why I said lock in. Whatever you doing, whatever you got going on, lock in with that. Lock in with that. Uh, stay stay focused on whatever you got going on, because it's going to be a major breakthrough for a lot of people. And whatever you choose that you're going to do, it's actually going to happen and work for you this time. Confirmation. And it's going to take off. You hear that plane and everything, that shit going to take off for you. For whatever it is, whatever you're doing, lock in on it. It might not work in the past, it might not work whatever, but God, I'm telling you, God, I can hear God saying, do what you used to do. Tap in. Lock in. Okay? We live in a different time. It's a different shift going on. Okay? A lot of us just stay in our hometowns. We moved away from the motherfuckers. We moved out of the state. You know, I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi. My mama moved me to Anderson, Indiana back in 1997. I moved from Anderson, Indiana in 2018 to Muncie, Indiana. Then from Muncie, Indiana, I moved to Indianapolis, Indiana in 2021. Then I moved from Indianapolis, Indiana in 2025 and moved here to Georgia. So, what I'm saying to you is, keep going. Don't be afraid to change locations, because sometimes that location that you are in is not the right place you're supposed to be at to vibrate, so you can be able to receive what you're supposed to receive, or be able to do what you need to do. Okay? You could be in the wrong place vibrational wise. Okay? And I learned that just by moving here to Georgia. That I was in the wrong place in Indiana the whole time. The whole time for my life to get better. I was in the wrong place. If I would have been in Georgia, my life would have been, it'd have been good. It'd have been good. It's being honest. You have to be okay with change. And you gotta know, if a place ain't working for you no more, maybe you're not in the right place to vibrate financially, vibrate spiritually, vibrate health-wise, focus-wise. It's a lot of different things I can say as far as you not being on, if you're in a certain place that you're not supposed to be vibrationally. If you're not in the right place vibrationally, if you're not in the right place where you're supposed to be vibrationally, certain shit won't happen for you. If you plant it, that's like a plant. And when you take a plant and you put it in a bad thing of soil that it don't supposed to be in, that motherfucker finna die. But if you uproot that motherfucking plant and put it in the right soil that it's supposed to be in, man, that motherfucker gonna produce all kinds of fields of whatever you plant for you. But if you in the wrong soil, in the wrong place, well, you can't vibrate and make yourself be who you see yourself as. It won't happen. You around the wrong people too. If you're around hating ass people, jealous ass people, oh man, you really ain't finna get no goddamn with it. You can hang that shit up. Straight up, your life really gonna be fucked up. But when you're around the right people, in the right place, things will happen greatly for you. Opportunities, shit that you didn't expect. Okay? Real shit. People, favor will come upon you. All kinds of shit. People just want to give you shit just cause. They fuck with you. They just want you around. Straight up. Real talk. That's why I've been off my shit. Being here in Georgia, man. Well, I'm here in Georgia. When I'm here in Georgia and it's warm and it's nice out, I like to be outside. I like to be enjoying myself. I like to be, a part of the nature, a part of the people. Being outside, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be fun and it reminds me of the day, back in the day, how we connect. Look at that beautiful times of like back in the day how we used to connect. We had to go outside to connect with each other. We weren't on these fucking phones. We had to go outside. And a lot of people my age, you know what I'm saying, that's down here, they be on that shit nowadays. We be on that. A lot of us pull up to the park and chill out, kick it, barbecue. You feel me? Have a good time. And just enjoy each other's company. And it'll be a whole lot of us, but it'll be enough, okay? Enough for the enjoyment and people that's like, we all like-minded individuals, that enjoy each other's company, and like I said, when I first got here, things was not easy at first. It was not easy. I was still going through my homelessness. I know I was living with a lady in Indianapolis before I left. I was living at a older lady's house that I was paying for, I was paying her to stay there. But then when I decided I wanted to move to Georgia, I was sleeping in my car when I first got here to Georgia. I was sleeping in my car. So it wasn't easy, but during that time, I found me a job, got me a job. My first little job was at the Dollar General. I'm at the Dollar General, just trying, whatever it is, whatever little job it is right now until I find something else that's be for me. Then, I got on this factory job. No, that was my first job. It was a factory job. When I first got here, I got on a factory job, do a temp agency. And then I got my second job was the Dollar General. That was my part-time little job. So I was working both of those jobs. Sleeping out of my car. Doing what I gotta do. At that time, I was up in in the Duluth area. All of it's different little parts are split up, but Atlanta's sitting in the middle, then you got Duluth, Marietta, Alpharetta, but that's all you get to Atlanta quick like that. To me, it's all connected. Anyway, I was in the Duluth area at that time. And some was like, guy was like, go down in Atlanta. Fuck it. Go to the fuck, I'm going to the fuck. I gotta find a job, I gotta get with my people at, somebody can lead me to the right job at, or something. Something better, something that'd be better for me for to help change my life. So, boom. I go to this tire shop called Mavis Tires. It was off, I want to say, was that Bedford, Bruford Road Highway? It was on the east side of Atlanta. I know that word. Yeah, it's it was on the east side. It was ducked off. If you ain't really paying attention, you can miss it. But I happened to be driving kind of slow, and I was looking over in that area, and that's how I caught it. So I go in there. I asked the lady. It's a black lady. She a boss. She in charge of this shit. Black lady. So I'm like, I didn't know that at first. I'm thinking one of the dudes is that's going in here. So I said it's a black lady. I'm like, hell yeah, I like this. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to be in that shit. I'm trying to say I need to be in your position. Shit. She's like, yeah, nah, my position already filled, baby. My position already filled. So we laughing like that. I was like, man, I'm new here or whatever. I'm telling I'm new here. I'm really looking for a job. Trying to get on my feet. Do what I gotta do. I want to be here in Georgia. So she's like, I just hired a guy last week. If you would have came last week, I would have had a job for you. I'm like, oh. She was like, but it's another manager lady, and she's a black lady too as well, that's hiring off Lennox Road. She's looking for some workers. I'm like, cool. She was like, I can call her right now to see if she's still looking for somebody to fill that position. I'm like, cool, hell yeah.
she called. She got on her ASAP right then and there. So she called. She called over to the store. She's like, boom. She talked to the lady with her. She was like, she wants you to come over there, be over there by 4 o'clock. She gonna give you an interview on the spot. Like, hell yeah, today? She like, yeah, today. If you get over there by before 4 o'clock today, she gonna give you an interview on the spot right now. I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm like, cool, I'm on my way. She's like, it's on Lennox Road, off of Lennox Road. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. So I put in Mavis tires off of Lennox Road. Boom. The motherfucker said 26 minutes. I said, okay, cool. It was like 3 o'clock, like 2 some, almost 3 o'clock. I'm like, cool, traffic. It say 26 minutes. I should get there in 26 minutes. I think there's traffic and anything. Cool. Traffic wasn't no problem. I got there in time. When I get there, I try to, I do the interview with her and shit. And I let her know, I'm looking for the job. I'm the one the lady sent over for the do the interview or whatever. And she was like, oh, what can you do? Like, do you got expertise in changing tires or whatever like that? Like, I'm like, yeah, I changed a tire before. She was like oil changing, anything like that. I'm like, I done seen it done before. I ain't never really did it, but I know it's easy. It's easy to do. I know it's easy to do. So she was like, I am looking for assistant manager. Let's just put you. I'm finna call and see if I can hire you in as my assistant manager. So she was like, hold on. So she called her boss, whatever, and it was like trying to get the clearance or whatever to hire me as the assistant manager. Okay? They'll teach me everything as I go, because I ain't have no skills of ever being a manager nowhere yet. That's my first time being here in Georgia. It was my first time ever having a manager job. So she got the clearance or whatever, and she was like, my boss said, yeah, I can hire you as my manager. So instead of you being one of the regular workers in the shop making 15, you're gonna make a little bit more. I'm like, cool. I'm like, hell yeah, that was nobody but God, man. I'm glad I listened to my first mom. God was like, get your butt up and go to Atlanta and try to see a job. I'm so glad that I did that, because that was a good job. It was just a hating ass bitch in that point. That didn't like gay people. She didn't like gay people at all. She said that I wanted to be like a man and shit. So we got into it. Shit got hostile there. I couldn't take the motherfucking funny acting shit. You know how shit be. Motherfucker be cool. Then when you get into it with a motherfucker that they more cooler with, they start acting funny towards you and shit. I don't do all that kid shit, so I just remove myself and shit. By, just remove myself. Sometimes you gotta remove yourself from certain things. And then I got a better opportunity after that. And that went whatever. Then, after that, I was like, okay, God, what's next? What am I supposed to be doing next? And then what God had me do, I'm just quiet about it now, because I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I just do what I do. So. Yeah, that was the past. I'm talking about something from the past. That's the past, though. I'm just talking about from where I come from until where I got to now. In that little bit of time, walking with God and not giving up on myself. Even at times where I did want to give up, and I felt like I want to give up, I want to throw in the towel because you get tired. I still kept trucking. And I'm here to say, if you don't keep trucking, man, you'll miss one of the greatest opportunities you can ever come upon or embark upon in your life. On everything. something that better take care of you for your life. Finally, your life will, you'll be like, man, finally, I finally is in something that really gonna take care of my life. Like, I'm really gonna be okay. Like, you don't worry about when you go out to eat and shit, you don't worry about looking at the bills and shit like that. You don't worry about none of that shit. I'm telling you, if you give up in life and you just lay down, you would miss your opportunity of what God got for you. And when God give you your opportunity, sometimes it ain't for everybody to know. Sometimes it's for you to keep to yourself and do what you do. Live your life, enjoy your life. Okay? Real talk. And you ain't got to be everybody got a different life. Everybody, some people, you know, with me, I think I'm getting older now. I used to be I used to be and I still love my shoes and shit, don't get me wrong. But I used to be one for I'm from some new clothes, like, Now, I think about them rainy days I used to have, and you know, how I never want to go back towards that way or nothing like that. So I save my money. I do what I'm supposed to do for myself. I save my money. I take care of myself. Like I've always had. I just do shit a little differently now. A whole lot different. Like I said, I don't know it's because I'm getting older now. I'm about to be 39 years old this year. I don't know if it's because I've been through a lot, seen a lot, had suffered a lot, and had to come up by myself a lot to understand that some things you have to tweak and change when you just got yourself and God. You know? So, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So, hola, Anna, how you doing? How you doing, Anna? I ain't read the comments. Yeah. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So, as you get older, certain things that used to excite you just don't excite you. You be like, I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that shit. That's straight up. What you care about now? What I care about now? Peace. Be able to be in my backyard, relax, have a good motherfucking time. If I want to put something on the motherfucking grill, I can put something on the motherfucking grill. If I feel like I want to have me a 6-pack, I don't drink or nothing like that, but if I feel like I want to have me a 6-pack, I just want to chill and barbecue and just have me a piece of line, chill by the lake, watch the motherfucking ducks and shit. I feel like I want to fish in that motherfucker, throw the fish back, I can do that. Okay? It's fishing season. I fish in that motherfucker and catch the fish, I eat that motherfucker. Hey, this is different shit now. Now I got different shit I want to do. I want to be able to sit back, chill out, fish. Drink me a beer, and put some fish on that motherfucking grill when it's fishing season. Straight up. Real talk. Enjoy myself. They get on their little platoons and shit out here, their little boats and shit. I want to be able to do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there. That type of shit. As you get older, that type of shit you be into. Relaxing, enjoying yourself with good people. You know what I'm saying? Good people, like-minded individuals as yourself. You know, people that understand that that's been through some similar things like you by themselves. To understand, to appreciate people like you. If somebody never been through nothing, they'll never be able to appreciate no good person. They ain't never been through shit. Straight up. Real talk. That's why people mistreat the good people that care about their ass, and the people that don't give a fuck about their ass, they kiss the shit out their ass. Trying
trying to keep winning their ass, trying to win their love over like a motherfucker. But the people that care about their ass, man, they dog people out. Straight up. And once you realize that you have been around those kind of people, you vow to ever, you pray to God to never, ever, please God, don't ever let them kind of people cross my path again, God. And if I do, give me the discernment, God, to know who they are, so I can get their ass up out of there. Straight up, we gonna make no connections. Before the connection even get deep, I'ma know who the fuck you is. Everything. Every day is like a test for survivors. For some people, that's maybe if that's what you mind, if your mind is on that. My mind don't think about that. My mind don't think about that no more because God has allowed a ship for me to not think like that again. When you switch a different kind of ship now, you on a different kind of ship. Your ass is on that motherfucker, what they call that, Johnny boat, or whatever the fuck they look, them little ass boat, John boat, them little ass boats and shit, John boats. When you was on the little Johnny boat, hell yeah, every day was a motherfucking survival. You on a little Johnny boat, that motherfucker tip a little bit, and go over your asses through. When God put your ass on a ship, on a big ass ship, bigger than a Titanic, shit. Your survival days, you ain't worried about them. You already survived. You already got through. God already brought you through doing the test. You done been homeless. You done went through the fire. You done went without. You done went through the embarrassment. Okay, you done went through the what's that? The public humiliation. Okay, you done went through all that shit. It comes a point to where it ends, baby. When your ass keeps swimming. Okay? If that motherfucker, when that John boat flipped over on your motherfucking ass, if you ain't keep swimming about that motherfucker from under that motherfucker and kept on going, your ass bound to drown in that motherfucker. Straight up, that for sure. That for sure. You damn sure gonna be surviving every motherfucking day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you gonna keep that same mind that you had on that John boat. Okay, straight up. You know God has put your ass on the Titanic. Your ass don't worry about that shit no more when you was on a John boat. You had to put all your little survival tools in that motherfucker and pray to God that this bitch don't tip over. Because if this motherfucker tipped over, you losing everything. And you gotta start from scratch again. You already been through that. You done lost the tools before you regain the motherfucker. Lost tools again, regain the motherfucker. Don't you know that shit comes to an end at some point in time? It comes to an end. It comes to an end. I'm just being 1,000. Your mindset gonna change too. Trust me. Your mindset gonna change too, because God gonna put you in an environment where your mindset gonna automatically change. God gonna put you in an environment around people where your mindset starts to automatically shift and change. I'm just being 1,000. Straight up. So you start to see shit. You stop living in survival mode. You start to be like, man, okay. Then when you're around people that giving you certain reassurance that you never experienced before in life, because you remember you have had your time with them fucked up individual ass people, so you can accumulate the ability to have the discernment that you need to have to deal to read those kind of people that comes in your future. You already passed that test. If your ass don't know how to read people from all the shit you've been through, from the fucked up people you've been around, oh, you fucked. You fucked. You fucked when it comes to the future. You're gonna keep on getting played like a motherfucking fiddle. Okay, I'm keeping it real. You have learned by watching how these people treat you, by observing these people. They actions, the way they treat you, the way they talk to you, all that shit. You watch this shit. So your discernment skills should be on 100 mode. It should be on excellent mode. Okay, that shit should be great. You know what motherfucker rock with you when they ain't. You gotta test people. If you gotta put motherfuckers in to test, do that. You gotta do what you gotta do to protect your kingdom and what your sanity and your peace. Okay? Because, you know, I know people say, oh man, I don't want to have people around me and this. It ain't about not wanting to have people around you. And sometimes I say that. It's not about me not wanting to have people around me. I don't want to have the wrong people around me. The right people I want around me. And even the new people come in my life, they get tested. You know what I mean? New people that has been cut off by coming in my life because the discernment. That was a test. It had to be. Now, what I learned has to be tested on newcomers. To see if I learn. If not, God gonna set me back. To go learn it again. So when the new people come, I'm losing discernment. Don't get mad. At first I was getting mad like, damn, everybody the motherfucker saying, not realizing, man, God putting you, testing your discernment now. To see if it's been strengthened enough. To see if you can read better now. You just getting your discernment tested, fool. The fuck you getting mad for? Everybody ain't like this. But right now we in the step of your life on testing your goddamn discernment to see if it's strengthened enough. See if it got stronger. Because if it ain't got stronger, I need to sit your ass back in class. You need to go back to the level. Go on back. All on back. Your ass ain't got it yet. Okay? You gonna keep on getting fucked about. When God loves you, God don't want you to get screwed over. God is not gonna let you go forward. God gonna keep pulling you back until you're ready. Once you're ready, your discernment is strong enough and you got it now, listen. It's takeoff season. It's takeoff, motherfuckers. Ain't no looking back. Your mind need to change. Your old ways of thinking need to change. Everything need to change. All that other shit, let it go. None of that shit around you no more. It's so far away from you, it makes no sense. Let it go. Okay? That's how you gotta be. On everything you gotta keep trucking in life, man. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Okay? They hate to see when you winning, baby. Know that. Know that. Yeah, keep your circle very small. And I'm gonna get up out of here. I need to charge my phone. My shit is finna get ready to die. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Thank you for the positive comments and the negative comments. I don't care about them. I'm too grown to let these are kids on these things nowadays playing around. And some of them are grown ass kids too. Grown ass jealous people. Okay? That do ignorant ass shit. They you can't stop a stupid motherfucker. But God will. Okay? God will in a way they don't like. Okay, I'm being 1,000. So shout out to all the people that was negative today. Shout out to you. Haters make me great, baby. Thank you for being here. Y'all are the #1 motherfuckers I've ever been used to be, tested with. God was testing my strength, my reactions with my all this, everything, how I react to shit. God was testing the shit out of my head. I ain't doing business. I ain't doing business. That was hell of a death. I learned how to flip that shit back, and I don't give a damn no more. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I had to think like, why I care so much. That was just trauma, shit from your past. Why you care so much? When you heal that trauma, you don't give a fuck no more, man. You just start living your life and going, and you start to get the right people around you in your life. Life start to look a little different. Man. But I'm out of here. One love to everybody. Peace. I'm finna go. I gotta get back. Charge my phone. Back to my. Peace. Love, y'all.